Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cristin, if you are new. And today I have a pop shelf unboxing slash get ready with me. This is new in my town. I had never heard of pop shelf before. My friend explained it the best, I think. She says, when she told me about it, she's who I found out it was opening. I found out about it from her. She says, it's like a Five Below. And she's right. It's like a Five Below. It's really neat on the inside. It's got a lot of nice like Bath and Body type products. So I went in to check it out, and they were doing some giveaways. When you signed up for their email list, you could pick out a little goodie box. So I signed up for the emails, and then I told my husband, you need to go sign up for emails, because they had a couple of different ones you could pick from. They had candles, and they have spa, which is what we picked out. And then they also had, I think, a makeup box or beauty box. But I bought like a whole bunch of their cheap makeup, which is what I'm going to unbox for you guys along with that stuff. Because you guys remember e.l.f.? e.l.f. used to be affordable. It used to be like $1. And the last few times I've been seeing e.l.f., it is not $1 anymore. And this stuff, most of it is. I think the eyebrow pencil was $2. But everything else that I bought was $1. I spent around like $10 for all of it. And I got almost enough to do my whole face. So I haven't done a get ready with me in probably years at this point. But I thought that'd be kind of fun to test it out, some new cheap makeup, see how it does. And then we can also open up these pop shelf boxes. And you guys can see what I got. I already know what I got. I couldn't wait. As soon as we got to the car, I was like, what's inside? So to address the elephant in the room, I did curl my hair, which I never do. My hair does not curl, though it does not hold curl well. I just finished, and it's already, you guys let me know. But like, look at these pieces, right? Like they're already going flat. So in the back, I can feel it. Like they're already going straight. But I found my old curling iron. I was like, I have nothing else to do today. My son was supposed to have speech therapy, but his therapist just canceled because she got sick. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna spend half an hour curling my hair because the toddler's taking a nap and I have nothing else to do. So I thought maybe I'd look pretty for you guys and we can just watch my hair flatten out together. So I went ahead and primed because they didn't have primer available. But I don't think they did. No, this one's foundation. So I will say, right, and I went ahead and primed because I wanted to give this like a fair shot. But I will say, their color selection was minimal. They have what I think is my color. If you're any lighter than me, assuming this is a color match, it seems like it would be, good luck. You're not gonna find anything. And then they had a selection for the brown folks. I was gonna say ladies, but you know, nowadays we have to be inclusive. The brown folks, they've got like one shade in that too. So if you're darker or lighter than that shade, good luck, because you're not going to find it there. So just saying, pop shelf leaves something to be desired when it comes to color options. But I'm hoping that this makeup will be better quality than what you get at Dollar Tree, because Lord help their foundation and their concealers. They're a mess. And I'm hoping it's going to be something like what e.l.f. was, because e.l.f. was so good. But now it's, I mean, I would still buy e.l.f. But let's face it, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm not doing my makeup that often anyways. I used to do it a lot, but I don't anymore. Who am I trying to impress? My 4-year-old? Like, he don't care. So anyway, I don't really do it a whole lot anymore, but I thought we could give all of this a try. So what I picked up a shimmer stick. And this is like kind of like a shiny brown look. I picked up a foundation. They have a setting powder. Again, not many color options. That was for anything face related, skin related. They have like 2 tones. You're either medium brown or like light white. Like, or what is this? Is it in light? Setting powder, be radiant. I don't know what it says. Light, yeah. Light. You're the light or you're a light brown. That's kind of the options there. So why did I get 2 of the, oh, this one for under the eyes. And then for full face setting. I don't know how y'all do makeup nowadays. Since COVID happened, I haven't really been watching makeup videos, so I don't know what is on trend anymore. With the exception to, I know some people like to do a lot more blush, which I've kind of been enjoying. But as far as like, are we doing primer and liquid and then under eye stuff. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I picked up a blush, which I thought was pretty. Concealer, that's the under eye stuff I was trying to think of. That looks almost too white, too light for my skin tone, but we will see. A frosted lip gloss. These were popular when I was in middle school. I remember one from, I think it was Lip Smackers, that was strawberry creamsicle. I loved that, and it looked just like this. So I don't think it's gonna taste the same, but it brought back some nostalgia. Picked up their mascara, and here is the brow wand. This was $2. Everything else was $1, so let's give it a go. So I already primed my face, so we're ready to go. And the makeup line they have is called B, Beauty Essentials. It all says B on it, B, Beauty Essentials. So, and they may have had a few more things. I found this stuff in the back rows. I just stumbled upon it while I was there. And when I was in checkout line, I was kind of looking around and I noticed they had a whole other rack with more makeup. So they might have more, but what I found. So maybe I shouldn't say that's all the shades they have. It's just all the shades I found. So let's just see how this goes. Oh, I think this hopefully isn't too yellow on me. I've got another mirror right here, and that mirror says we're okay in real life. My camera here, though, has me questioning things. Okay, so there's that. Where else do you put concealer? It's been so long since I have used concealer that I don't know anymore. Did that just completely go away? Oh no, I had high hopes. Okay, I think I did a little bit of something because you can see the redness in my cheeks has really calmed down and I'm still red on my nose. So we'll just put a touch. Okay, so it's a lighter coverage, but it's working. Was I supposed to do the second? Was I supposed to do foundation first and then do this? I don't remember. So, fun little story that I haven't told you guys. This is sarcastic because it's not fun for me at all, but maybe you can have a laugh. So, when we moved in, we left our old washing machine because it was in the basement of our old house 2 years ago. And let me tell you, getting a washer and dryer in and out of the basement, especially washers because they are heavy AF, didn't sound like a fun time. And the house had a washing machine in it already. It was older than dirt looking, but it worked. It wasn't that bad looking, but it was definitely like a dated looking machine. So we're like, you know what? We're just gonna leave our other one for our renter who is moving into our old house, and we will just use the machine that's there. Well, as soon as we moved in, the dryer went out. So we had to buy a new dryer. That's been fine. 2 years later, the machine starts going out. And I'm like, probably time to replace it. The thing looks old. On my hand, it looks like a good color match. We shall see. So, washer starts going out. We get rid of it. I find a really nice Samsung washer. Maybe somebody can tag Samsung in this. Maybe I'll just make this into a short. Samsung! Got one of their washers. I got it on clearance. I want to say I paid around $300 for it. It was back in the scratch and dent section, but it had never been purchased. So I wasn't exactly sure why it was back there, and the guy really wasn't sure either, but it was back there in the clearance area where like scratch and dent is. I get it home, and almost immediately, within like maybe a week of having it, okay, maybe 2, it wasn't very long, it starts acting like it's off balance, and it is a front loader washing machine. Okay, now I don't know how much that matters to the story, but it is a front loader, which I'm not really enjoying, by the way. I don't think I'd buy another front loader. It's a lot of bending over. Like, if you're a short person, I got a cousin and my mom. They're like 5 foot nothing. I can understand why a front loader is amazing to them. I'm 5'7", so I'm to like hunch over to dig my clothes out, to throw them hunched over back into the dryers. Like, I should have got a top loader. That's a personal problem, right? That's a me issue. That's not a machine issue. So this is looking kind of yellow. Take out the nose ring there. Yeah. So So after like maybe 2 weeks of owning this thing, it starts acting like it is off balance. So my husband and I are like flipping through the manual, trying to figure out what's going on. He's double checking that he got it set down like even or whatever it is, like that it's balanced with there's like traveling feet or something that had to come off, and then you have like actual feet on it that you have to make sure are balanced, like level, that's the word. So my husband's doing all of that because like he did it to begin with, but he was just like double checking himself. And he's like, no, it's good. Like I did all this stuff, like everything is level, you know? So like, okay, I don't know what else to do. Like this is not color matching me. Orange, white, right? Like not matching well. Again, I don't have anywhere to go. The thing with this not matching off to begin with is like a lot of times things oxidize, so it can only get worse from here. Anyways, I call Samsung. Of course, they have their customer service. Sounds like it's out of a different country, so fun. Don't begrudge other people having jobs, and I know customer service jobs effing suck because I've done call center work before. It's not fun. However, when you're having issues and you're already frustrated, it's nothing like talking to somebody whose English isn't their first language. It just makes it all the more frustrating because then you're trying to understand what they're saying. So, and this lady wasn't too bad, but like still slightly annoying. And she's trying to be like, well, have you done the leveling? And I'm like, we already did all this. We did all, trying to imply like, are you overloading the washing machine? Have you done A, B, C, and D test? And I'm like, because their test is like, try putting, was it like 4 soaking wet towels in the washer and see how it handles it? And I'm like, because I guess it's like maxing it out. And I'm like, have I just been overloading my washing machines my entire life? Or like, is this new machine just weak? Because never had a problem before. And I'm doing more than 4 towels. Regardless, personal opinion, if your machine can't handle more than 4 towels, your machine is weak. Build a new machine. But personal opinion. I'm telling her, I'm like, look, we're doing all these tests. We're doing everything it says to do in the booklets. It's still sounding like it's off balance. Even if I go like super light on the load, there's hardly anything in there. It is still off balance. It's just, and it's like the internal machine is shaking, not like the external. The external is not shaking too bad, but the inside, you just sounds like it's thunking all over the place in there. And she's like, I understand, you know, she's reading her prompts. And, which quite frankly, and I know it's not her fault. It's the company's fault. But like, when you're already frustrated and somebody's just reading prompts at you, it just feels like you're not being taken seriously. So she is like, if you have your receipt, then we can do the 1-year customer warranty. Because here's the deal, right? I asked her, I was like, is there a 1-year warranty to have somebody come out and look at my machine? And she tells me, yes, there is, but it expired in October. I bought the washing machine in like February, January, which I think is the whole reason that Lowe's had it on sale. I think its 1-year warranty had come up and they put it on clearance. That is my opinion. So, because the machine was never sold before and yet it was back in scratch and dent. So, the only thing I can think of is that it had lapsed its 1-year warranty. So, she's like, if you have your receipt, I can update your 1-year warranty. And then we can help you get a technician out. Guess who can't find their receipt, right? And I tell her, I'm like, I don't know where the receipt's at. It's already been like 2 weeks. I don't know where it's at. I don't have it. And she's like, well, you can go back to the store. This is the under eye powder. She's like, you can go back to the store you bought it from and they can look it up with the card that you paid with. Guess who paid with cash? Yeah. Apparently cash is no longer king. I paid the whole thing in cash. I'd done babysitting. I had babysitting money, which was cash. I should have deposited it in the bank. I feel like nothing is coming off on my brush. I'm just, it shows here, but like on here, granted, there's already stuff on there, so whatever. That's not bad. Yeah, she's like, sorry about your luck. Click. Not really so dramatically, but might as well what it should have been. I'm like, fan-flippin-tastic. Like, it's my own fault. Should have kept the receipt. I should have known to keep the receipt. Did not keep the, I checked my glove box. I checked the floorboards of my car. I checked my wallet. I can't find it. Don't know what happened to it. You know, the longer I wear this more, I'm like, it's not too bad. Like, is it just me or does it look like it's actually matching well? I figured it would oxidize and get like less my skin color, but I think it's working out okay. And so far, none of these products have had any kind of odors. I know some people will get concerned with that stuff, but. So anyways, my washing machine sounds like it's trying to fly away. Brand new Samsung washing machine. Did I mention it's from Samsung? So Samsung, reach out to me. I'd love to have a technician come fix your shit that I bought recently. The end. That's all there is to the story. So we talked about hiring somebody to come out and fix it. I called the place that when we lived in a different town, like 20 minutes away from us, that we used to call when we'd have problems. We only had problems like one time with a different machine that was considerably older than 2 months old. And they said they no longer service, they no longer do service calls, which I'm not surprised because when the guy came out to us probably close to 4 years ago now, because it was right before Ira was born, he was already kind of like an old man. So like, I'm not shocked he quit doing that. And now I guess they just like sell appliances that are used and refurbished. We talked about looking into some other people. I looked up reviews for some other folks online and they were questionable. There's someone who's like, I paid $500 and my machine's not working. And someone else like, it's $75 for a service fee. And like, then they said they couldn't fix my machine or something. And I'm like, for a $300 machine, I hate to spend that kind of money, you know? Granted, if we bought it at full price, it was considerably more than that, but we didn't pay full price on it. So, got the blush here, it's very pretty. So, I'm like going ham on here. I don't even know what it's gonna do, but judging by everything else, like the color payoff has been kind of light. I should have done my eyeshadow first. Oh well. Anyways, we talked about it and we're like, you know what? We're just gonna let this one run its course. And once it craps out, we'll just go buy another machine. So hopefully it lasts us a little while. If I had to guess, judging by the last machine I had, it is off balance and it has a bearing going out. That is just from my very minimal experience with washing machines. But our last one, which I want to say was a Whirlpool, it ended up having, it was off balance and it had a bearing going out. And at first it would do the little boom, boom. Oh, just threw that across the room. I don't know how it didn't just like completely shatter, but, and also like, that's kind of pretty. Like it's very light, which is what I was expecting judging by everything else. It's pretty light. It isn't a bad thing. But you know, like it was a whoa, 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 like kind of a sound because it was off balance. And then after a little while from doing that, it turned into like this gear grinding, awful, I'm gonna fly away sound along with the off balance sound. And that's what this one has done. It started off with just the off balance sound and now it is also doing the like, I'm going to fly away. It's gonna fly away to Jesus. Okay, that's what it's gonna do. So I was gonna sing a hymn there, but I don't have the best singing voice. I was gonna do it for funsies, but I'll save your ears. Yeah, so that's where we're at with the washing machines. Fun times. So once this one craps out, I'm definitely getting another top loader. Definitely getting another top loader. But yeah, so far, like I'm happy with the makeup for being $1. I don't think it looks bad, like in real life, my real life mirror here. I don't hate it. I don't think it looks bad at all. It's definitely like, the color payoff is, it's not intense. But as someone who like just hangs out with kids all day and like maybe I run a town, I don't need intense makeup. Like I'm not in the nightclub. I'm not getting photographed. That's supposed to be brown. That looks very gray. So yeah, for my lifestyle, I feel like this is pretty decent. Oh, but it's coming off quite brown. Okay, that's fine. It takes a little bit of pushing to get it to come off, so we'll see. Oh, look at that. Chubby little thing. Oh my gosh. No. Got my Older Than Dirt spoolie from e.l.f. because that's what I need. Brush these guys all up. I need to trim my brows. Wow, those things are bushy. Again, I hang out with kids all day. Like, I'm not looking to impress anybody. So it's got like a nice little point on the end, a little triangular shape there. I'd say that did a decent job. I don't hate it. Comparing the two. This one's a little more sparse, especially right here. And there it filled in pretty well. It didn't take as much pressure as I thought it would, but maybe that's because I already rubbed it on my hand and it kind of warmed it up a little bit. See, I just took that sparse spot right there and just filled it right on in. I remember being a kid and being so self-conscious of my thick brows. And now thick brows are in and I'm so thankful. Don't go back to skinny brows. It's a scam. They're a lot of work and they're hard to achieve. And they're hard to maintain. So let's go ahead and try out the eyeshadow stick. Okay, I've never really been one to use these, so we'll see how this turns out. So if you noticed, while I was powdering, I went over my lids. That way it has something to cling to. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to like dry down to like a powder. Let's be honest, it didn't give a whole lot of information on the package. I also didn't read the package. But I like it. I think it's really pretty. Oh, and it's got like a twisty, I think. No, it doesn't have a twisty. Okay, well, like, unless you got a pencil sharpener, that's it. That's what you get. I just assumed it have a twisty, but I guess for being $1, I'm not making any extra investments here. And they had a couple of color options on this pin. I obviously chose the gold color. The other one I seen was a silver, and then they had a glittery blue. Silver and blue do not look very good on me. I am not a cool tone person. I definitely need warmer colors on my face, so I went with the gold. Mascara, let's see how well it does. So what do you look like? Okay, just like a basic wand, and the formula seems more wet because it just like gooped out of there when I opened the package. I can't. Is it doing anything? Yeah, it's doing a little something there. It's not bad. Okay, I did 2 coats of the mascara off camera. I really like it. It's, you know, it's not huge or anything, but it definitely lengthened and darkened, so I like that. And this is just my basic eyeliner. I got it from Ipsy a million years ago. It's Lottie London AM to PM eyeliner. I love it. It's really, really good. So I'm gonna pop that on. I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay, I just popped a little bit of that in my upper lash line. I was gonna do it here, but with my camera, like, I feel like I was gonna stick myself in the eyeball. So off camera it is. Now, the piece of resistance. Okay, that's kind of not a whole lot of color there. I was expecting a little bit more. got a very vanilla scent. Not in a bad way. There's no flavor. No strawberry creamsicle. Sorry, friends. But it's pretty. I like it. It's pretty. It's light, shimmery. Very like early 2000s. So that is it. How flat has my hair gone? We still have some curls hanging in there. Like here in the front. Those were curled. No, they're not. And then I can feel it in the back here. Let's see if this part looks longer. What are we looking? Look at that. That's just gone completely flat. Completely flat. My hair does not, I've told you guys a million times throughout the life of my channel, my hair does not hold curl. I wish that it would. I'm filming for half an hour. I finished curling, started filming. That's how long my hair lasted with curl. Half an hour. And that's with hairspray. Every time. Giant waste of my time. Does it look pretty? Yes. Will it last? No. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's inside of the candle box. So you open it up, and this is what it looks like on the inside. 4 candles. They are in glass, and there's 2 of each scent. So you get 2 of the eucalyptus, and that's just what it looks like. There's no, other than up here, there's like no stickers on it, no nothing like that. So there's 2 eucalyptus. I don't know that I've smelled these yet. Oh, it's woodwick. Look at that. Okay. I'm definitely getting notes of eucalyptus, but I'm also like, just smells kind of soapy, like just clean soapy. It's okay. And then there are 2 of this one. And it is strength and energy. Notes of orange and ginger. Again, woodwick. I love that one. Oh my gosh. That smells good. I'm glad there's 2 of this one. They should have just done 4 of this one. Love that. If there's other scents you can get, I do not know. This is what I got in my box. And then my last box here is the spa box. And it came with a bath bomb, which I would have been more than happy if they just put 4 of these in. Because I told my husband, I was like, go get the spa box. Maybe I'll have bath bombs for the kids because they're almost out of bath bombs. So I just had 1 in there, but 4 bath bombs would have been fine with me. It's got a sheet mask, coconuts, so 94% natural. I'm assuming all of this stuff you can buy in their stores, I would think. This one is weird, and I did smell it because I was like, do I want soap that smells like a tomato? Fresh food for skin, missing puzzle soap, revitalizing tomato. And it is a very tiny bar of soap. Thankfully, it does not smell like tomato. The tomato is like, has vitamin C and it's supposed to be really good for your skin. I had a mask, a face mask, that was tomato one time. And it also did not smell like tomato, but it was nice on my skin. So that just smells fresh and clean. It doesn't smell like tomato. That's what it looks like. It's kind of cute. It's just fresh on the soap. Okay guys, that was everything for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've heard of Pop Shelf before or if you've tried out their products. Completely new store for me. I don't know if they're going nationwide, if they're just like Midwest, if they're new. Have they been around for a long time and my town is just now getting it? I don't know. Let me know. But this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you're new, I hope you decide to hit the subscribe button. Come hang out with me in the comments below. I always try to respond. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I just appreciate the engagement. Really, any engagement you guys give me really helps my channel. I am over 7,000 subscribers now, and that is so exciting. It is taking me almost 7 years to get here. So thank you so much for watching and supporting. I know it's been a roller coaster on my being consistent, but I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things. I feel like I'm out of the funk I've been in. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope to catch you guys in my next video.